Hi ladies and gents, Pond here with another video for Rise of Empires, Ice and Fire. Thank you so much for all your previous likes, comments and subscriptions to the channel. If you haven't subscribed already, why not click on that button and ring the bell so you can get notifications whenever I'm dropping content on the channel. And now onto the topic of this video. It's day one on the maps for those of us in the oldest states in SX14, which is Eden Wonders. So first off, let's check out the matchups in states 1 to 360 this season. So states 1 to 184 on the first 16 maps. You can see on map 2 we've got RWU from state 90. That's my new alliance and state, and we are up against IMS from 127. We're also against 137 and TUS from state 2. We've got Special Ops from 140 and KOH from 127. So the devs have yet again paired two alliances on the same map. Now, proper kudos to the leaders of 127, because both the leaders of those two alliances have agreed to just have a fun season, and they're not going to stick to to state loyalty. So it sounds like we're going to have a fair fight on both sides, which is very admirable of them to agree to that, and I'm really looking forward to a competitive season ahead. In terms of just the fact that we've got Eden Wonders again, that's a little bit disappointing in my mind. It's going back to an old format again. Most of us have done Eden Wonders plenty of times. Of course, for everyone, there's quite a bit of controversy about the whole Wonders mechanic. It obviously massively favours spenders because people can just level up their Wonders as much as possible and obtain the halos each day. And for spenders, I know spenders really do hate Wonders as well, because you end up almost in a spending battle, the same as you do with the perfect castle skins and the halo skins and those kind of events. So it's not ideal, and we've been doing this same format of Eden. Take tiles up to level 16, take the temple, etc. It's been the same for 3 or 4 years. We need something decent for next year, for 2023. It's got to change, in my opinion. Let's have a look at the other maps in this faction. So map 3, 120 and G97 and 38 are up against 178, 154 and 73. We were up against KR from 178 last season. They were a really tough opponent, so hopefully that will be good. Map 4, 169 Holy Grail Alliance, so we're up against Carved in Blood from 76. Map 5 is VIX from 127. They're up against Legends of Carnage from 62. Map 6 is RKS from 90 against Blue Sea Heroes from 12. So lots of different... Map 8. So XKE from 120 are up against Boss from 37. Of course, that had to happen. So it's going to be interesting. And map 9 as well, Rebellious from 62. They're up against 177. So loads going on in these maps. And then if we check out the next groupings, you can see that we then have on map 17, you've got Royal Family from 219 up against new SX1 from 289, with a 265 Alliance Jedi Knight in that group as well. And then map 18, you've got Extreme from 265 up against Family Forever in 207. And then map 19 has also got a 265 Alliance, of course. They're up against a 289 Alliance. So 265 and 289 working together, working against each other. It's going to be interesting on some of those maps. And then finally, we have the later seasons, which are doing... the later states, which is 297 to 360. They will be in SX12. States 1 to 296 will be in SX14. So they have caught up with us, 185 to 296. Interestingly, that the Eden brackets haven't changed themselves. So it looks like we've got one more season in our current brackets, and then because the 200s have caught up into SX14, surely next season we're going to see that bracket expanded 1 to 296, or at least certainly 1 to into the 200s. They're going to have to expand it with the players leaving the game and the natural turnover of players. But for then this later state's doing SX12, map 28, you've got Generals from 307 against Ultra Instinct from 346, Rogue Squadron from 343 up against INC from 346. I hope that's the right abbreviation for them. Map 30, you've got TWH from 330 up against VGC from 346. So, loads going on this season. And for those of you in the younger states, you also have, they slightly changed it from the initial announcement, which was 409 to 456 are doing X11 4 factions. 457 to state 520 are doing X10 4 factions, and then 521 to 552 are doing X8. So that's all kind of the most recent states. And now let's drill down into what's going on in SX14. So we're going to bring up our game screen again in just a second. So here we go. SX14, Eden Wonders. What's the main kind of change we've seen? Well, today we've actually seen a new element in the benefit center. It's called the skin store, and you're going to be able to use a new consumable called biography skin coins to redeem for mythic and legendary hero biography skins in the skin store. Now let's talk about this. So you can obtain them from seasonal challenge and seasonal rewards, and if we have a quick look into the Reign of Chaos. So in seasonal challenge, if you are a free-to-play player, you can get 50 coins at level 6. You can get 50 coins at level 28 and 50 coins at level 36. So that's 150 coins. You can see, maybe those of you that might have seen me scrolling through, spenders are going to get multiple, batches of 75 for elite package and batches of 150 for unlocking the epic package. So they're going to be able to accumulate significantly more from seasonal challenge that way. But also, if we go into season rewards, you can get it in various ways. So the faction winners will get 100, defeated you'll get 50. You can get up to 200 from your winner ranking, from your guild rankings, and even in defeat you can still get coins. So and that's up to 200. And you can also get them from personal achievements. You can see you'll get 50 from up to 50 from there as well. So you can get a best case scenario if you're a free-to-play player. You can obtain your 150 from seasonal challenge, 100 from winning faction, 200 from being rank 1, and then another 50 from the personal achievement. So that's 500. How does that equate for when you're looking at what you can get in this new skin store? Well, the main thing to point out is that you could spend 400 of your coins, skin coins, and that will guarantee you this basic Beast Queen biography skin, which is her riding the bear, Queen of the Woods. And this was a more basic version of a skin compared to the other seasonal heroes. But you would get the skin, it's guaranteed, and then you would have 100 coins left. Oh, I've gone into Facebook. And then you'd have 100 coins left to use either on these other elements, or you could buy 60 biography seals, which means you're still going to need more, which you would have to get from exchanging 80 tokens at a time in the token shop for the 10 seals at a time. But the other thing to highlight is you can see that the other 5 skins are available. Sorry, the other 4 skins are available as well. So Rosen, Bleeding Steed, Lawman, and Avalanches. But for these options, it is just the Precious Hero Collection tickets, which only give you a 1.4% chance of getting the hero. And you have to spend 50 of your coins to get 5 of the tickets. So, in practice, you're almost probably going to need about 800 coins to be close to guaranteeing you one of these. So I guess if you're a small spender, it's worth you doing seasonal challenge, because you will accumulate, I think, close to 1,000 coins, and that would give you the option then to potentially get Beast Queen for sure, and then maybe have 600-700 spare to try for these. Plus you might have a few spare also for your biography seals. Interestingly, they're also doing the advanced biography seal, which is the seals required for Cleo's skin, if you're a spender and you wanted to use your coins that way because you'd already obtained the seals, there's an option for you there. I guess that's why they've done it like that. So that's going to be the skin store. So it's another kind of element which is pushing you to be as successful as possible. Let's look at the other elements of this Reign of Chaos season in the normal Eden menu. So as usual, we've still got our quests and normal Reign of Chaos, normal guild missions. That all seems to be the same as usual. Seasonal challenge, as I've already mentioned, you're getting these new layers, new rewards with the skin coins. And you can see obviously there's more skin coins, like at level 19 for Elite and Epic. Level 28, the same as normal. Level 36, the same as normal. And then you're getting an additional 150 there at level 42 for Epic. And of course, if you do unlock Epic, then there is the seasonal Legion skin. And this season we have the Giant Bear permanent Legion skin, which is a diverging away from the previous versions. Like we had the Emerald Horseback last season. But the buffs are the same. It's 12% on Chaos Might, 9% on Resistance, and nothing on Permanent. It would have been nice to maybe see either more stats here or something on Permanent, just to mix it up and, you know, raise it up compared to previous seasons. Back into the menu, we've got the guild menu. This looks exactly the same as previous seasons to me, except for like your faction information is north or south. Season rewards, it's the same kind of setup as previous north-south, so you will have a winner reward and a defeated reward. I do quite like this. You know, it's another X14 selection ticket. If you win, you get an X1-5, which is a copy of a hero. I don't like this ticket, to be honest. But anyone trying to get more S1 heroes, for instance, or any S1 to S4 hero maybe you haven't maxed yet, you're going to get 2 chances from there, and 100 coins, skin coins if you win, 50 if you lose. And then for the winners and defeated, you've got the top 10 ranked to getting rewards again as previous. I won't go into any more information on that. Seasonal hero banners. So how are these new SX14 heroes being split? So if we look at banner 2, that's got Ashoka joining John, Pepin, Belisarius, Arslan, etc. And then, of course, that means that on banner 1, you're going to find Ethelfred paired with Darius, Elcid, Pepin. And there's 11. It's the best of 11 heroes, and it's from the SX5 heroes onwards. So you can see Liberator there, and it'll be Ashen on the second banner. Also, we can go to development rewards. So we've still got guild development again. Disappointingly, you're only getting an SX12 ticket for this top level of 40. Okay, yes, all active guilds are going to get to this level 40, but surely, I mean, if an SX12 ticket that's not even last season's ticket, that I'm really disappointed with this. They should just give up-to-date tickets, because even when you do have an up-to-date season ticket, you've still only got a 1 in 11 chance of getting the hero that you want. And then personal achievement, you do get an SX14 ticket for this one at least, and then you do get some biography skins 50 as well at both levels, so that's good. 100,000 honor coins for reaching the top level, but only 20 now if you get this bottom level. I would have said as well, because it's wonders and you get these additional personal achievement points for upgrading your wonders, why couldn't you have and unlocking those the seasonal achievement banner in Benefit Center, why couldn't we have potentially had like an additional level here, a higher tier, which gives you better rewards, maybe at like 17,500 points or something, or 20,000 even. I think that is achievable. So that would have been a good idea as well, in my opinion. And then of course we've got faction info. So it's north versus south, south versus north. In the south, you know, as I've already said, our main opponent is going to be IMS, and we're in the north, so we've got KOH, as I said, SPE, Special Ops, XDS, K24, RKG, Rogue Knight Guild. There we are, Republic War Union, S70, Renegados, LH2, Generation 2, SML, DDI. 15 different guilds for now, but I'm sure they're all going to merge together in the coming days. Of course, it looks like we're not getting any merit this season, so no merit scoring for attacks. And you can see that we don't have the option for the merit shop. So no merit shop this season either. I'm pretty disappointed with that. It would have been good to still have the shop, maybe in a different guise. Like, it was a good mechanic. I think a lot of people would obviously benefiting from the additional items that you could obtain from that shop, and it was reasonably generous for all players. So I am disappointed that they haven't been able to include that. And other than these skin coins, it seems like the vast majority of the game mechanic is the same. In general, from what people have said about the maps, it's been a pretty fair balance. I know there have been some complaints, and I really feel like they have to try and avoid putting alliances from the same state on the same map. I think if you just have that rule, you put it into the algorithm, then that would make it fair, rather than have these scenarios where you are getting either the same alliances from the same state in the same faction, or you're having them on opponent sides as well. It makes it a bit more challenging diplomatically for everyone playing on that map. But of course, you do have these scenarios where people take the higher ground and say, right, we're just playing for fun this season, which is what it should be every season, right? So there we go, guys. SX14 Eden Wonders. What do you think? Are you happy with your matchups? Do you think the devs have got it wrong again, or are you happy to be doing wonders again? Would you have liked to have seen a different gameplay this season? And if you did, what would you have wanted to have seen? Be interested to hear your comments in the comment section down below. Of course, don't forget about your skin coins, and I'd be interested to hear what your strategies are going to be. Are some of you going to gamble your coins on trying to get a better hero skin, or will you guys stick with just spending 400 if you can accumulate 400 on this guaranteed Beast Queen skin? I'd be interested to hear about that. Also, Honor Shop is of course open today, and you don't have any skin coins that you can purchase from here. The only thing different is, of course, that they've got the X14 tickets available for 250,000 coins. You've still got Blood-Soaked Dragonite there as well. Everything else appears to be the same. So there you go. That's it for this video. If you have liked this video, please do click on that like, and if you could please share this video and my channel in your alliance chat, province chat, and through your guild chats and map chats on your Eden maps. That would be very much appreciated. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.